คุณแดนสมิธก้านะครับขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับเลยครับท่านที่สองคือคุณเวนดี้นะครับเวนดี้จุดลิสต์ชัวร์มาเยี่ยมเราเร็วกว่าทางสัญญาท่านที่สามคุณเดมอนออเดียนะครับเป็นหัวหน้าทีมใหญ่นะครับทางด้านไฟแนนซ์แล้วก็ท่านที่4ก็คือกรรมการผู้จัดการของภูมิภาคอาเซียนนะครับคุณพอลครับเป็นทีมของอาเซียนอีกหลายๆทีมนะครับที่อยู่ในฝั่งของอาเซียนขออนุญาตแนะนำคุณแบรดนะครับไฟแนนซ์ดีเรคเตอร์อาเซียนคุณคิมบาทีนี้เราทุกคนรู้จักกันอยู่นะครับคุณอลันลอยดูแลทางด้านของยางคอมเมอร์เชียลยางใหญ่นะครับอีกท่านหนึ่งคุณสตีฟเป็นหัวหน้าใหญ่ในด้านของซัพพลายเชนนะครับอาเซียนที่เหลือจะเป็นในด้านของกรรมการผู้จัดการของประเทศเพื่อนบ้านเรานะครับขออนุญาตแนะนำคุณไอวี่เปงนะครับเป็นดีของมาเลเซียอีกท่านหนึ่งจะเป็นคุณฮงเลนะครับจากเวียดนามดิสติบิวเตอร์
Well, good afternoon, Team Thailand. Goodyear. 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 Very good. Very good. You know, in my 5 months of being in my new role, this is my 3rd trip to Thailand, and it is today where I feel the most at home after all the hard work that you have done after the Great Flood. And when I came in December, my first trip, the factory was unrecognizable compared to what I had seen before. You could clearly see the devastation in terms of the land, the buildings, and the impact resulting from the water that was in our buildings. And while I knew that we would have unfortunate impact for a period of months, the one thing I knew that we could all count on was the teamwork and spirit and what I would say the heart and soul of this factory through you, bringing us back to where we are today. Because what we have here are buildings and land, but what you are to us is the heart and soul of this facility. So, Goodyear! 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 Excellent. Excellent. So it's good to have everyone back. It's good to see the factory ramping up, and it's good to see that we're all back in business together. And I sincerely mean that it is very good to come back today. In fact, when I came onto the grounds, I immediately told Suripan, it's back to where we were before the Great Flood. And I sincerely mean thank you for all of your hard work, your dedication. I know many of you left your homes with severe impact to come in here to restore our factory. And without you, we would not be here today. So thank you. And the results that we're seeing are very, very impressive. Our first quarter was excellent for Thailand in terms of being able to do better than what we had originally planned in cost as well as in our ramp up. But I also think more importantly was your response in serving our customers, our key customers in aviation, our OE customers and consumer, as well as restoring confidence back into our replacement channels. Job well done. And I can say with confidence, all of Goodyear globally, to include Rich Kramer, his leadership team, my leadership team, the leadership team here in ASEAN and here in the factory, we owe a tremendous amount of gratitude towards you. I now want to take the opportunity to bring all of us together to have an overview of Goodyear's strategy and destination. If you've had a chance to read last month's On Track, we would have gone into more detail as to what Goodyear's strategy and destination are and where we are making progress within Asia Pacific. Anywhere you go in Goodyear, whether it's Asia, North America, Latin America, or Europe, this is the common language and framework that we are articulating Goodyear's strategy and where we eventually want to end in our destination. And I apologize that this is in English. We will get it translated into Thai so you can see it in the words. But where we are today gives us tremendous confidence in some of the results that we've achieved in 2011. And Sudipon, if you could just explain in Thai where we are in some of the key areas. Okay. In terms of key strategies for Goodyear, returning North America to profitability is currently underway, and the team is being very, very successful. Winning in China, Asia is one of the key principles of strategy for Goodyear. It also means much more for us in Asia Pacific, because as China develops capability, we can extend that into the rest of Asia. And the last strategy, of course, is to continue the profitability and success that we have in Europe as well as in Latin America. So now, what does this mean to us here at Goodyear? So one more time. Goodyear! Yeah. Goodyear! Yeah. Goodyear! Yeah. So what does this mean to us? This moves us into the key how-tos. So let me start with the last one, which to me is the most important. Top talent, top teams. This how-to is extremely important because this is the investment required in developing and training our operators in the factory, our leadership in the factory, as well as our leadership to markets and customers. Next week, in first week of June, we will have our first formal leadership training for our top 30 to 40 leaders within Goodyear Asia Pacific. So our journey begins. The fourth area is called enabling investments. How many people here know that we have a brand new piece of high innovative technology in our factory called the quad extruder? Show of hands, how many people know we have a... So not all of you know, and some of you do. We invested $20 million in the course of 2010 and 2011 to bring this piece of technology into Thailand. A key commitment to you from the corporation. Besides China, with their Polundian project, no other team in Asia Pacific received this much CapEx and investment in 2011 for this type of program. You should feel proud and you should feel very elated to be part of Goodyear, Thailand, because you have technology that now enables you to win in product segments, market segments that we could not serve before. So let me talk about the third how-to, which is targeted profitable market segments. I spent the morning and part of the afternoon with Paul and his leadership team talking about how to win in key customer segments, and later this afternoon with Sudipon and his team talking about how to win in key customer segments. And I leave with very good clarity from Team Thailand about whom the OE customers are that we will serve, the retail segments that we want to grow, and the products and services that we want to provide. And by serving these segments, by knowing our customers in these segments, we can realize not only tremendous customer satisfaction on their behalf, but also profit to reinvest back into the business. The second the second how-to be addressed is operational excellence. This is repeatable, sustainable performance that allows us to have a competitive advantage in the marketplace, to be better than our competition. All of us are involved in this key how-to, from sales force accuracy, translating that into capacity allocation, to ticket, and eventually to delivery to our customers. Our marketplace is where operational excellence begins. Our factories are where operational excellence is executed. And I look forward to walking through the factory here in the next 40 minutes. Simply, for me, operational excellence is having an attitude of finding a better way and a passion to execute it. And the journey that I've been with you over the course of the last 5 months, I can feel that passion with you. And the last one, which is the first, is market-back innovation. With great teams, targeted investments, focusing on the right customer segments, and executing our operations in the most efficient way allows us to bring market-back innovation into our customers. And if you look at what is available to us in 2012 as we come out of the Great Flood, there is going to be an array of new products. The D5 will finally launch. The Efficient Grip passenger tire will be launching. The Efficient Grip SUV tire will be launching. These are key products that you could not have had last year but now with the quad and the technology investments that we made, can now go to market. As I reflect on the how-tos of Goodyear, I can't help but be excited about how this team is going to execute them so well. And where will this take us? What will be our final destination? It's really left to our imagination and our desire to achieve. But this is how we have defined it. And Sudipong, I ask you if you could just translate for the team. You know, many of us have different levels of responsibility. Many of us have different roles. But the one thing that we have all in common is that we're on the same team. We want to win together as a team, and we want to be able to win in the marketplace to where our products add value. This framework allows us to get there together as a team. So in summary, again, I'm very happy to be here, very happy to be part of your team and your family, and I look forward to what I'm about to see walking the factory floor with you. So I'd like to hear just one more time, a very loud, Goodyear!